America has invested in our people before. We had a period of time in the early 20th century where we created a sense of shared prosperity. We often call it, economists often call it the sort of golden era of shared prosperity, where one man could graduate from high school, get a good paying job with healthcare and a guaranteed retirement pension, have a low interest, no down payment plan to get into home ownership thanks to the GI Bill and subsidize suburban housing, could really afford to raise a family and be economically secure just by having a union job and a lot of sort of invisible government benefits. That was a time when we saw the greatest expansion of the American middle class. In many ways, friends, that is the time that is being referenced back nostalgically with the political slogan, Make America Great Again. There was a sense that for some portion of the population, it was easy to have a good life and have the American dream. And we, of course, know that that's no longer the case for most American families. But of course, we also know that great American dream and all of the investments and protections and guarantees that made that life possible came with an asterisk. And that asterisk was a whites only clause. Now, it's so important for us to understand the history of how government policy decisions help support a white American middle class. It's helpful for us to get over the illusions of the bootstrap mythology. It's helpful for us to stop blaming working class, struggling, low income, poor families today for the fact that they can't just do what was done with the typical 1950s white American family. It's helpful for us understanding that ultimately the world that we live in is made by policy decisions, and so policy decisions can help create a better world.